Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel. If you've watched my previous videos, you'll know I mostly shared silent content, but today I've decided to start adding my voice to the mix. So today we are at Felmingham Station in Norfolk. Difficult word to say sometimes, Felmingham, but that's where we are in Norfolk. And the station was once a stop on the Midland and Great Northern Railway line that ran through Norfolk. The line itself opened in 1883, bringing a train service to the village of Felmingham. See, I said that again. Have I managed to say it? There we are, and there is the Felmingham sign above the station door. Sadly, the station's life of service wasn't very long. In fact, it closed its doors in 1959, which is sad, really. But you can still see, well, as you can see, the tracks have gone, but the station building that you can obviously see in front of you is still here and being renovated. Things are happening, and you can still see the platform edges and things. And I'm standing on where the line was. Now let's have a little bit of a wander down the path. It's all a reminder, isn't it, of a bygone era. So the old railway line has been repurposed into a section of the Weavers Way, which is a long distance walking path that, you know, sort of winds through the beautiful countryside that you can see in front of you. I'll just point the camera over there. There we are, just tilt that down. Wonderful, isn't it? It's lovely and warm this morning out here. So while you can't catch a train anymore from Felmingham Station, you can do what I'm doing and enjoy a nice walk along the route the railway once followed. It's so peaceful. Can you hear the birds singing? And I hope you can, because they're amazing. Bird song's amazing. I've been to Felmingham before actually, and I can tell you this, you can really expect a peaceful walk here. It's just so lovely, and it's May, it's spring, and everything's coming back to life again now. And the good thing about being in May now is that the weather's getting warmer. We've, as you know, had a lot of rain for a good few months now, and but more recently the sun has put in an appearance and it's been quite warm. Just show you the view over there, if you can see. Oh, it's just great out here this morning. As I walk along this track, I'm trying to imagine what things were like before the tracks were removed. You know, what the landscape was like. Of course, now the tracks have been removed. Some of the old railway line, or path if you like, has been a little bit overgrown. But there's a variety of wildflowers and wildlife that can be seen. Not so much today, apart from the birds, of course. Oh, we can hear some sheep though. But what I like about this sort of thing is that nature finds its way of reclaiming space, doesn't it? Just stand here a moment as we listen to the birds. I mean, if you've ever been here before and you decide, sorry, I'm about to say, if you've never been here before and you decide to visit for a quiet walk, keep an eye out for birds commonly found in the hedgerows and woodlands, such as robins, blackbirds, and even the odd pheasant or two. The warmer weather, of course, usually brings out the bees and butterflies too. I often walk along old railway lines, and I've been lucky enough in that time to sort of see rabbits, hares, deer, and even hedgehogs, which is lovely. Wow, just listen to that. Oh, awesome, isn't it? You know, there's a lot to be said about the benefits of walking along and enjoying some peace and quiet, isn't there? For a start, the quiet away from traffic and crowds always allows us to truly unwind, I think. Gentle rhythm of walking and the natural surroundings are very, very calming. Oh, that's just amazing. Because we're standing on an old bridge. If you want to know a lot more about railways and history, go to YouTube and look for trekking exploration. Now I think he spells trekking T-R-E-K-I-N-G, and then it's exploration. The thing about old railway lines is that they often pass through beautiful countryside, of course. As I mentioned earlier, I tried to imagine what things were like in the day. Tried to imagine the trains that once rumbled down these old tracks. And sometimes you might even see the remnants of the railway's past life, like old bridges, stations or telegraph poles, that sort of thing, you know. Love being outdoors. It's always good for us, and a walk along a scenic railway line is a perfect way to get close to both, of course. I suppose really, when I think about it, walking has always been my sanctuary. When I walk these old railway lines, or any path, whether paved with cobblestones or dusted with the earth, our thoughts can wander freely. But honestly, I think that for those feeling adrift or overwhelmed, a good walk in the fresh air might not take all our problems away, of course, but that simple walk can lead us back to ourselves, realigned and refreshed. That's my view anyway. And of course, when I speak about the remnants of the past, you can see some there, like the old railway fence posts. Anyway, just thought I'd show you those, but there are other things, sometimes markers and what have you. I'm going to read a poem titled At the Old Track's End. Unfortunately, I don't have the poet's name, but I wish to give acknowledgement. Here's the poem. Whispers linger where the rails rust red. Echoes of the last train have long since fled. The station stands quiet and forlorn, a book of stories of a past adorned. Tracks choked by weeds, a silent repose. No rumble of engines, no train that goes. The timetables faded, the tickets no more, empty platforms where once crowds did pour. Ghosts of farewells, of lovers' embrace, hang in the air of the now still place. Windows bordered, the clock stands still, life paused in the station on the hill. Yet beauty lives in these bones so old, in the peace that reigns where tales are told. Under moonlit skies or the sun's bright glare, the old station sleeps with an elegant air. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to like the video if you did, and please consider subscribing if you would like to see more from me. I'm going to leave you now to enjoy the rest of the scenery, and so for now, farewell.